All right, and welcome to our next week. All right, so here under readings, obviously there's not really, it's just readings, exactly what it says. I would right click, open a new tab, make sure you read through all of this information. It's really important. Remember, you're doing a comparison contrast, so you want to look over that. There's a quiz you can take just for fun, but read through all of this information, okay? I put the link down here. Owl at Purdue is a great site. Look through it all, make sure you understand it, okay? The reason I put, it has this lorem ipsum, and lorem ipsum. Basically, what I did is, if you go back under the readings, I'll show you in a minute, I put what that means so you can understand it. And here's an org chart, which will help you. Okay? Now you're doing comparison and contrast, so here's where you're going to concentrate most of your efforts, obviously, for this paper. Alright, so going back to lesson 10, where we are, you can see here I put the meaning of lorem ipsum. And you can read it and go over it. It gives you some information on what it is and why do we use it. Where does it come from? A little trivia for you, okay? Alright. It's obviously Latin. Okay, so now I want you to look at this. This is a sample student essay. It's comparing and contrasting two films, The Hustler and The Color of Money, which maybe you're familiar with, maybe not. It's going to go over all the information. The thesis and topic sentences are blue, the transitions are in red, and you're going to make sure that you italicize, do not underline. You should italicize your movie titles, because now we're in the definitely digital age, so it's all italicizing. Okay, so look through this. Make sure that your essay, your final essay when you're ready to do it, will look similar to this. It's not going to be obviously on the same two films, but it should follow this structure. There are some mistakes, okay? This is a sample student essay. I can see right off the bat that it's not double spaced, okay? When there's excessive spacing between the paragraphs, when it should all be just double spaced. And of course the concluding paragraph is really too short. And his paragraphs are not as balanced. He has more information in one paragraph than the others, but it's, you know, it's still a nice guide for you to look at. All right, here's the peer review guide. You need to do this for 3 of your classmates. It's quite involved. Make sure that you answer all of these questions in complete sentences, or you will not get the full points. This is worth 100 points. 25 points for putting your post, and 25 points for each post that you do of your classmates. So here, your draft is 25, the 3 peer reviews are 25 for a total of 100. If they're not detailed, if they're not what I consider to be extensive, that you've given a lot of thought to your peer review, you will not get that full 25 points for each of your peer reviews, okay? All right, under discussion, this is just reiterating the same information, okay, that you're going to put your discussion, you're going to put your draft on the discussion forum, and then you're going to make sure that you just go ahead and copy and paste it. Don't attach it. It makes it more difficult when we're responding to students. And make sure that you give detailed and thoughtful peer review to receive your full credit. There's a quiz. This is the first quiz that's not grammar related. This is related to the readings that you've done in your Norton Sampler. So make sure that you've read that story before you try taking that quiz. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know.